Hey, what's up, everyone? Well, this is the gameplay for The Last of Us. It is the latest creation from Naughty Dog to come out of that development studio, and it is a Sony exclusive. So if you don't have a PS3, you're basically going to be SOL. Um, and I actually have played it because it's already released. It came out June 14th for North America, but it should be coming out the 20th for the other areas. Um, it's a good game. It's a kind of a survival horror game, if you will. It does take a little time to get started because, like I said, I've been playing it. So outside of the E3, they just kind of put you right in the midst of it, or at least when I came in, I was right in the mix of it. So, but like I said, it does take some time to get going. And I'm hoping it starts picking up and becoming fast paced. I mean, even kind of looking back at the demo, there are times when you're just kind of exploring and looking around, but basically, you have to find objectives around you or objects around you. As you can see right now, I had no ammo, so I just had to hit them, and then the enemy is very vicious, if you will. They use whatever tools they can, and it does feel like that survival nature. And you could craft, which is kind of cool. And in other videos that I have already posted, I kind of show that. But the crafting, there's a few set things. You have to pick up items along the way, and you could make bombs, you can make smoke bombs, health, Molotovs, and each one you could only hold a limited amount, so you kind of have to use them sparingly because it's actually hard to find these items. Um, in addition, as I was saying, your ammo is relatively limited. So melee weapons, what it seems like, are the go-to items, especially like bricks, just to kind of get them off center or off balance, or and then be able to finish them off with your fist or melees. And if you're close enough to objects, it's kind of cool because it uses the environment to kind of like smash someone into, like, say, a car, or I think I hit someone into a tractor. But what you don't see from this gameplay is what it's all about. It's a post-apocalyptic world, right? But how did it get here? Well, it got here because of, I guess, a virus was released of some sort, or some infection is going around that kind of turns people not into zombies per se, but something that's very ultra violent, and they kind of mutate. I don't even know what they're really called yet, but they're pretty vicious. Some of them are kind of like bats. I think they're called clickers, and you don't, like I said, you don't see them in this gameplay, but basically they're attracted by sound, and you have to be ultra quiet. I mean, you could crouch, but even your crouching will attract them. So you have to be very, very slow. And you usually have to use like a bottle or some item to kind of throw it to distract them. And I did cut around here just because there, like I said, there's a lot of exploration. What it feels like, and there's not a whole lot of action from place to place. But I do like the world. I like a world that's very expansive, and I actually kind of like the AI. I don't know what they did differently, but Naughty Dog's making a really good AI. I had maybe a little bit of complaints from Uncharted 3, where I thought the AI was a little cheap, if you will, and I kind of voiced that in I probably a video at one point, where no matter where you were, they would just perfectly toss grenades, and then you have someone just shooting at you. So they made it very unfair. This one seems has like a little bit more of humanistic, a humanistic side to it, I guess, if you will. Meaning, like, I wanted to flank a person per se, but they are doing the same thing in turn. So it's kind of, you have to kind of watch your back because they always try to go around you, and they could be very aggressive. Though I think if you run at them, they kind of get confused on what to do. They don't know if they're going to shoot you or if they're going to just get in a fist fight with you. But as I said, can be very aggressive, especially when you're low on ammo. And it seems like they react too if you have a weapon, so they'll try to hide instead of just come right at you or avoid it. And that was the bomb. I like that. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. And here I was just trying to flank around this guy, so I know he was alerted to my presence, but I didn't think he can see me. So I was hoping I could just get around him, and like I said, the melee weapons, if you can see, are right below the pistol. So you can only do 4 hits, and each hit will reduce it by 1 until it eventually breaks. So you do have breakable weapons, and but that's it. It's pretty cool. It's out. If you have a PlayStation, I strongly recommend picking it up. But for now, this is Shadow Fox signing out.